Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Kira Brinton. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. I welcome you into this space of peace and quiet and stillness. We're going to get right into it today. So we're going to begin by imagining this beautiful veil of light around us. It's filled with just divine, unconditional love. We're going to breathe that love in. And as you breathe out, you're going to breathe out any fear and any conditioned love. Love that you feel like you only get if you are perfect, if you do the right things, all the conditional love. Clear that out of your body. We're going to breathe in unconditional love again. All the way into every piece of you. Breathe in even deeper and deeper. And out. On this time, as you breathe in, we're going to actually breathe in our infinite worth. So we're going to breathe in, allowing ourselves to feel the infinite worth within us. We are worthy just by breathing, just by being alive. We have worth. And you're going to breathe out any fear and anything that doesn't feel that. Come back to your regular breath. Feeling the shift in your body with just 3 simple breaths. We're going to call on all of our angels and our guides and into the divine light to come and sit with us, to hold space with us, to show us exactly what needs to come through today. And I'm going to begin by reading to you one of my favorite, most recent messages. And you know, God will give me messages a lot of the time based off of what I've been learning. And I've been so deep in understanding the subconscious mind and rewiring patterns. And I'm in so many books learning. And so it's interesting that God gave me this message, which totally tees off of what I've been learning recently. These are the words. Oftentimes, we only hear the loud noises, but when we focus and pay attention, we can hear the smallest sounds in the background of everything. The movement actually happens in the background of your thoughts, the background of your beliefs. Get quiet more often and listen. As you do, you can create the orchestra you desire, not the one you were given. That's a good one. Oh, I love when God's kind of melodic, poetic. And it's interesting, when I receive the messages, I just write words. I have no idea what the next sentence is going to be, what the next word is going to be. Words just come out of my hands. And so it's like this present every morning because I have no idea what I'm going to have come through my hands. And if you've been doing this practice, I know that you feel this same way because I've watched this with all of my authors, that they begin to write and words they didn't know come out of their hands. And so if you've been doing this, keep doing it. If you haven't started doing it, I invite you to do it. That's why I create this space for you to be able to sit in silence in the energy and intention that God will speak to you. And so what we're going to do right now is we're going to pick up all the noise in the mind, all the old beliefs, the old loops, the old patterns, and we're going to put them into God. We are going to ask that God transfigure whatever these loops are into truth, and that they may become the frequency of miracles. We're going to breathe in and we're going to breathe out. Then we're going to ask that God will touch our cells, and our cells may be wrapped in an environment of love, that our cells may know the frequency of God. And we're going to ask that God will place his hands on our head to give us a blessing, that we may hear the words, that we may write the words that are for us today. And I'm going to be quiet while you pray. You take a nice deep breath in. What have you received? Allowing these words to come down through your body. Allowing yourself to trust that you are receiving, that God is speaking to you, and that these words are catered only for you, that you get to hear these words for you. And then I invite you to go out and share them, just as I share my messages with you, because though my messages are for me, everybody can receive something from what I heard. And it's the same for you. Now, we have a Facebook group that I have this vision that every single one of you who are listening gets in and shares your blessings. Can you imagine getting into that Facebook group and reading blessing after blessing after blessing? It's like my dream come true. So please go into our show notes and get into that Facebook group and share your blessings, because I see some miracles happening when we all start to share what God is saying to us every morning. Like, it just gets so excited about this idea. So please do that. And let this message be something that you feel inspired to share. Maybe it's at a grocery store or it's to a friend in a text. Bring the light to the earth and then share the light. So today, as we close up, I want you to breathe in. We're going to breathe out. We're going to open our palms to the heavens, and we're going to ask God, what is the number one action I need to do today? And you're going to hear it, and then you're going to write it, and then you're going to do it. When we listen, when we ask, we listen, and we do. This is the formula of all the miracles of all the times. Ask, listen, and do. We ask God, we hear, and then we take action. And when you do this, you will live in the realm of miracles. It's like a law, but very few will do. Many will ask and many will hear, and very few will do. And if you can take it to that final step of taking action on what God has asked you to do, you will wield miracles. You will spin them like webs. And that is why we came to this earth, is to become masters, is to become creators, is to take the essence of words and build worlds. My love, we are here for so much more than existence. We are here for so much more than monotony. We are here to be alive. And so today, I pour this into you, that today you are alive, and that today you breathe life into every cell of your being. And may your angels walk with you as you step forward into this realm. And I thank you for wandering into the sacred with me. And I will see you tomorrow morning in our prayer corner. Thank you for wandering into the sacred with me today. If this episode moved or inspired you, I encourage you to share it. Think of someone who needs this message today and text it to them. Let's add more light to the world by welcoming people into our prayer corner together. I also want to invite you to create your own prayer corner at home, a space set apart where you can return again and again to hear God's voice. To support you, I've created the Sacred Space course, which guides you step by step in locating, creating, and dedicating your very own sacred space. You're also welcome into the Sacred Wandering Facebook group, where you can share the blessings that God is giving you and be uplifted by others walking this path. You can find both of these resources in the show notes, or just send me a DM on Instagram at Kira Brinton, and me or my team will send them directly to you. I want to thank you for being one of the rare humans who chooses to sit at the foot of God, to ask, listen, and do. And as always, I want to thank you for wandering into the sacred with me.